G'day, today we are having a look at a game called, I suppose this could be taken three different ways. It could be ABI-DOS, or 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 it could be ABI-DOS, ABI-DOS. I've lost my mind, but I assume it's ABI-DOS. ABI-DOS. Alright, here we go, let's jump in. So, first page, signal duplicator. Let's do it, start. Okay. Copy the content from the upper screen to the lower one. Content from the upper screen to the lower one. Some instructions are provided. Ubits are mobile blocks with numerical value and color, and they travel along wires. Icons are static blocks that perform actions on Ubits. They are located in the toolbox below, though many are currently grayed out for now. Next to proceed. What's on next? It's just an arrow. The blue icons already placed on the main board are port O and port 5. These ports are connected to signals 0 and signal 5 respectively. The signals are displayed on the right side of the screen. This, and this. Alright. Still with me? Click next to proceed. At the start of every simulation, a U-bit spawns at port 0, taking its value from signal 0. When U-bit touches an icon, it activates its icon's function. For example, if a U-bit reaches port 5, its value is transmitted to signal 5. Use L mouse to move icons around or R mouse to delete them. Except ports. U-bits move along wires. Hold Alt and a paint mode. In this mode, hold L mouse to draw wires or R mouse to delete them. Connect port 0 and port 5 with a wire. If I can do that without. Then drag the input icon from the bottom left corner of the toolbox onto the wire to request U-bits to trigger. U-bits must pass through it. When you're ready, press spacebar to start the simulation. If you find it too slow, use the speed buttons to increase the simulation speed. Down the bottom here. Okay. If you need to consult the guide again, click the text button located below the toolbox. So I guess it's just like they've got matching symbols, so it's just confirming that the one... Are they just confirming that they match? Wow, they're really moving there. Has it started again, or is it just sort of cycling through? Okay, so we wait for the whole signal to go through. So this is information. Cycles 437, icons 3, spaces 5, best 5, best 3, best cycles. Okay. If exit. Well done, engineer. As you see, these segments are solved by redirecting U-bits from input ports to output ports, and while performing certain operations on them, something you'll be tackling shortly. Careful not to Careful not to overlook any information provided. You'll need all the help you can get. Please proceed. Boy. Okay, so seeing the numbers there, like just on the right, without reading anything on the left, I can see here that first in is like SO is 60, S1 is 7, S5 is 67. So assumingly we're going to be doing some little math here to make these two join a number before delivering it. Combines the content of two signals, add together the things, conveys available. So if we go, assume that's going to be our process, is that right? This will be kind of better. U-bits merge and add their values if they meet at the same tile on the same cycle. So I assume I'm just going to drop that there. I'm not even going to worry about reading the rest of this. I think that makes sense. We don't need to just get bogged down in the detail of this. Yeah. That's not just it. Oh, I need a thingy. So if I put him there, that'll equally request all of them. There we go. Great. Feeling reading. All right, start. Okay. Signal output 0 is 39. Signal output 1 is 2. This one wants 2 combined, but the second one is minus. So that's the second one minus the first one. The third one is 52, so I don't even know how it's getting to that. I don't know what the two numbers are around the number that it's showing me. 0 to 174. Oh, it's just line location, I guess. Alright. This program conditionally captures the content of two signals. Add 0 and 1. Send the results to 5 only if O1 is greater than 2. Otherwise, destroy it with the recycler. Okay. So, we have sort of an if variable here. How do I do ifs? Input A, input B. Sponsor U-bit on every input port with a value and color provided by their respective signals. So, let's... Oh, I can move them around. Let's go Alt 1 and 2 there. And run them around like that. Recycler can go here. That doesn't seem right. Almost like I want the recycler to be the alternate option, and that's like the main option. Like that. Okay. Remember that UB we want the two of them to go that way. We want this guy to have the input. Remember that U-bit resulting from the merger of other U-bits follows the direction of the previous U-bit with a greater value. If the values are equal, the direction will be random. Bottom right icon in the toolbox offers a variety of useful shortcuts. Okay, so I feel like I've got to figure out if the I've got to figure out my if value before they merge. How would I do that? So these two come out, and they'll just hit that. He'll pull them through. They'll just combine at that point. Which isn't really what we want. I want them to compare. But this is also saying that they... So say the second one will go through, third one won't. As you can see, the 69 is the second one, which is going to be that 3 plus 6. But the ones that do get accepted, they are added together. We know that much. What we need is just information on how we sort of, like, conditionally. Like, we don't have any... I don't see where the conditional rules are on this. So, let's get rid of those again. The recycler should more be, I mean, it hasn't given me anything that's conditional, have they? I don't get it. Go hide a pointer's coordinates. Like, if then sort of logic, but I don't have any if then. What's exit? Let's go have a look at the other one for a second. There's a few outputs there. This program generates a signal that is the cumulative sum of another one. For each target value in S5 output, the cumulative sum of the value from 0. So begin by setting the first value from SO to S5. For each subsequent value, add it to the last value of the previously sent to S5, and then transmit the updated total. Scroll mid-mouse over icons with the label variations after placing them on the board to change their type or direction. Duplicates a U-bit. Great. Okay. So this one feels like it's a bit more logical. We've got that. Then what we would have is... I don't want to get more space between them. So let's... so do this. That gives me a longer journey. So we're going to put this guy here, saying pull a number out of that. This guy is going to say duplicate. Is that how that works? That then one would go... How does a duplicator work? What does it say about scroll the mid-mouse? So assuming that's the duplicate that is going this way. Okay, so let's shift him that way, shift him. No. Do that. That work? I'm missing, they're not going fast enough. So theory's sort of right. It's just that they need to hit this at the same point that guy's hitting there. So if we say when, get rid of that. So say for example, think. So it has to hit it at the same speed that the next one is coming, which is generally 2 after. So we want to go... Yes, well. So that's still going to be 3. Is that far enough? So we put this guy here. Okay, so that's too soon. I need to hit a beat after that. So if we stop it and then we shift, which I'm sort of confused about because that's where we had it, wasn't it? What did I change? That's now even longer because I've added that square. So that's wrong too. That's why it wasn't working. So what we need is 1, 2, 3, 4. It needs to be 4 squares from when it leaves the path. So run this in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. My goodness, this is already in my head. Seems like an uneven number. 1, 2, 3. Because that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That guy lands on 5. So the fact that this is 5 feels really confusing because it's either a 6 or a 4 would make a square. So it's like I've got to not make a square, or I've got to slow them down, or I've got to be more accepting that they're already out. So, alright, I'll just move you. So let's rotate him back that way. Get rid of all of this, and let's go. It's basically just got to hit a 0.5 back from where it is. That's the logic. So we go line, line, line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's just the same. That's a 6 square. It's just a square again. It's just a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's there, then that's a 4. If it's there, then it's a 6. Where's my 5 point? What am I missing? And this is the easier one of the two puzzles I've been given. And to me, it's like it's got to not be a square, but... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 behind that is there. 5 behind this is the top. Goodness, alright. So let's go like a little... Anything longer than 5, it's pointless anyway. It doesn't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still a 6. That's a 6 square from that, isn't it? I don't know, hand. Nothing means anything to me anymore. That work? It still looks like a 6 square. Why am I only pulled one number? Where's the other numbers? It doesn't call it until it calls that thing. It's me making it be 5 squares. Oh my goodness. Okay. That answers that question. Did it say that in the original instruction, or did I just overlook that being the important key to this? Alright. So. Doesn't call a new one until the other one passes through that point. How do you have the duplication at that same moment? You can't. So what you would do is you would go out of here. You'd go up one more, and you would put the duplication here, and you would put this guy here. So he goes there, beat, summon, arrive. I think that's going to put him 1 square off. If I'm right, it means that the 5 will be here when this hits that, which means all I have to do is just move this row down 1. Yep, okay. So we just stop. And we go, get rid of that. We move this to here, get rid of that. Those two goes down, and then do that. And that should be it. Ooh, boy, oh boy. We got there. Alright. Do we dare try and make sense of this one again? Thank you for keeping my my mess there. It's real. Reread the guide. This program conditionally captures the content of 2 signals. Add 1 and 2. Send the results to S5 only if O is greater than 1, otherwise destroy the results with the recycler. They'll never be the same value. Remember that the U-bit resulting from the merging of the 2 units follows the direction of the previous U-bit with the greater value. It follows the direction of the U-bit with the greater value. Okay, so that's our hint. So what we've got to do then is we've got to say these 2 guys in here they're going up. How do we get that to face up as opposed to down? No choice. Let's think. So it follows the one of the greater value. So I don't think we need to even make another line. We can do that. Then we can do that. Is that it? So it's still pushed that way. So if we go like this, is that it? No, because see, now you're turning down. That's this thing. How do I stop that? Is that just rolling the mouse wheel? Why are you asking me colors? Just point up. There was something that explained that at one point, right? Yeah, that shape right there. That's what I want. Other way. Other way. That way. But then he won't talk to the other guy when he goes up. This just a little bit is doing my head in. Exit this guy. Go back to this one. Qubits initially move in their own spawn direction. If a qubit can't move forward, it will try to turn right and then left, and finally backwards if necessary. Try to turn right, then left. So it's not that I've got a choice of sending them away, it's just a rule that they're always going to go the same way. They'll try turning right and then left. Okay. But they'll always go straight? You're now going, you're always going to go right. That just isn't what we want. We need you to go left first. These guys go left. If this guy's right, it hits that. If he's wrong, we want this guy to come back this way. That right? Because then you just go straight on that turn. I don't understand why he keeps going if he... Oh, because he's got the option of going straight. But if I put a rule that this makes you go... If I put, say, like, this guy that way, then the next one's going to have that problem too, right? I need to put... Man, this is level 3. Alright, yeah. Did I say stop? Stop. No, stop. Move that guy. Put these 2 up. Get rid of those. Put... Yeah, man, I'm highlighting because I'm learning how to draw wires. If I put those there, though, they're going to summon a second one Oh, man. And that's always going to make the numbers go through, because there's no... Like, they're just hitting that arrow. There's no consequence to what they're doing, so the arrow's not right. Also, the speed of this isn't right either, but... So, what we're going to need is, we're going to need 2 of the variation squares. That's right, but we need one of those squares to sit sort of here, just before this guy, and we need the other one to sit just in front of the recycling bin. What if we put a straight line here? No, because he'll default to straight lining then. He can't go straight, he goes right. What if we turn him down? Say that. And we get rid of that? But he'll go straight. I still don't think that's right, because I think they'll still just follow down this way. And if I made that a straight line there, then... that part's right. So we can get them to destroy it when it's wrong. I just can't get them to work if they're right. But I can't think of which part of that bottom section we would need to adjust, because I need to sort of do a similar thing to this. I need to make... Okay. Let's go and this guy up. Get rid of that. So here's this connection. And no, because then he'll turn right. Alright, so he moves to there. No way now, though. He'll turn right. He'll turn right. That way. That work? Why did they not merge? They're not hitting at the same point? Maybe about the merge point. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, and so because they're hitting... because they're hitting on 4 squares, they need to hit on a central square of like a 5th square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how would I change this guy? I would move him to there, but then I can't go any further down. I can't use this same theory of just having him turn right. They would need to run underneath him, which I don't have the... That just sort of breaks my little logic of what we need to do. What if we put this guy there? Got rid of that. That. Is that 5 now? Okay. Number 1 successful. Number 2 successful, I think we got there. We got there. Man. Alright, well that's our look at that one. If you love a thinking game, this is the guy for you. ABI-DOS. 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 Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.